Hello Home Choir, very good afternoon and welcome to your Wednesday choir teaching video. There's a weird, I know what that is. That should solve that. There we go. Welcome to your Wednesday teaching session. For those of you new to the channel, my name's Ben, this is Home Choir and you are very welcome. Hope you're looking forward to a really nice gentle sing today. We're looking at a piece by SS Wesley and it's called Lead Me Lord. Some of you may have sung it before. If you haven't, it's absolutely gorgeous. And so looking forward to that enormously. Let me just check that the sound is working. But of course, if you are here the first time, do remember, hit the subscribe button. It is free. We'd love to have you stick around. Just click that nasty red button. It turns that soothing shade of grey. And then you've joined the growing throng. I'll give you an update on subscriber numbers in just a minute. But first of all, how are we doing for sounds do we have? Yes, we do. Really nice piece today. Splendid. And do we have the voices of Patchway Cathedral Choir with us? Let's have a little bit of the harmony bit. Well, I mean, that's got Home Choir written all over it, hasn't it? That's just absolutely up our street. So looking forward, as I say, enormously to teaching it to you very shortly. If you're watching live, well then just hang around. I'll say hello to you in a minute. If you're watching later on, do remember that you can just skip right to the relevant part of the teaching. It'll all be time-stamped in the description. Just click show more under there. It'll unfold. You can jump straight to the bit that is relevant to you. But hello, as I say, to everyone who's watching later on. Don't forget to leave us a comment and a like. Hello to everyone watching live this afternoon, but not in the live chat. As always, hello to Helene and Bill and Val and Sue and Tony and Sally and Annie and Maureen and Harry and June and Anne and Linda and Charlotte and Nikki and Val and Huyen and Katie and everyone else. And hello everyone over here. Hope you're all doing well today. It's a lovely sunny day here in the West Country. I just want to say, if there's any bangs and crashes coming from the background here, well, we've got a fabulous chap in who is starting work on finally, after many years, an upgrade to our kitchen. So our kitchen is currently in the living room and we've got a very nice man, he's a very nice man, called John in the kitchen, which is directly below me, and at some point he's going to start drilling holes in the ceiling. So you never know your luck, everyone. But hello everyone in the live chat today. Let me see, who have we got? Hello Alison, hello Angela, hello Diane, hello Dorothy, hello Jeffrey, hello Glennis, hello Gloria, hello Irena, hello Jackie, hello Jill, hello Linda, hello Mary, hello Michael, hello Mike, hello Nikki, hello Patricia, hello Sheila, hello Soraya, hello Suzanne, hello Terry, hello Victensian, hello Wendy, hello to Susanna who's watching later but is currently in the air, and hello to everyone else. So let's get started, shall we? And I'm going to... actually, not that key. Let's have Home Choir in the key of F major today. So, any of those notes, F, A, C, and we will sing Home Choir, and we, ladies and gentlemen, will start our show. So take a nice deep breath, and let's go. And... Home Choir. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Beautifully sung, and welcome to this rather lovely little teaching video. It's a very simple piece. There's a long list of pieces here which I should have taken off, which are actually Sing Sunday. Ignore all that. It's all about Lead Me Lord today by SS Wesley. I'll tell you more about him in a minute, but first let me tell you what's coming up on the channel. Apologies, I should have mentioned this last week, but of course we are continuing with our Sing for Happiness project in association with St George's Bristol and the University of the West of England. And the second session is tonight at 7 p.m. And if you can't watch live, you can catch up, but only if you are a newsletter subscriber. So the link is in the newsletter. It's not a public stream. It's unlisted. If you want to come along and learn these two songs tonight, well, I'd love to see you there. We're singing one song called A Little Bit of Love Goes a Long, Long Way. It's a great song. Really nice. And it's finally happened. Those of you that know me know that I am not the world's biggest fan of Les Miserables. But tonight we will be singing Do You Hear the People Sing? So if you want to come and sing Do You Hear the People Sing with yours truly and with amazing guide tracks produced by a professional team, well, come along tonight, 7 p.m, or watch on Catch Up. Now, public streams this week coming up. Well, we've got a brilliant program. We've got Knock on Wood coming up this Friday. You better knock on wood, baby. Great song, really, really funky. And so our fun Friday this week is a funk Friday. So looking forward to sharing that music with all of you. And then on Monday, Golden Slumbers. Okay, hence the sleepy cat. So we're going to sing that and other really lovely folk songs. It's going to be a gentle, lyrical folk Monday for all of you. And then next week, a new series starting on Wednesday. I've decided we're going to learn a whole load of choruses from Purcell's Dido and Aeneas. We've learned a couple in the past, but there are so many and they are just absolute gems. And so next week, we shall be learning To the Hills and the Vales from Dido and Aeneas at this time next week. Looking forward to it enormously. So, of course, we've got our Sing and Send project underway at the moment. So do please remember, you've got 2 weeks now, 2 weeks remaining to get your recordings into us to be involved in the Singing Your Heart Out project, which, of course, is an association and supporting the marvellous Talk Club. Do please take part in this. It is free. We just ask you to make a donation to the charity via the Just Giving link. All the details are on our website or in our newsletter, and you've got 2 weeks to get it into us so we can premiere it in time for Men's Mental Health Month in May. So thank you very much indeed to everyone who's already sent a recording in, and don't forget, take the opportunity. Even if it's not the kind of piece you'd normally sing, it's a fantastic, really, really worthwhile cause, and you want to be in this recording. Take it from me. Now, of course, we've just turned 5. 5, my goodness me. This time 5 years ago, well, I think we'd just come up to the end of the first week, and I was really starting to enjoy myself by then. So if you want to help us continue to make these programs for everyone, to share music with the world and continue doing what we're doing, well, you can become a donor. Just go along to homechoir.org/donate to find out how to. And to everyone who already supports us, thank you so much, because we really couldn't do all this without your help. And of course, the email newsletter, I've mentioned it, and today really is a really good example of why you need to be subscribed to the newsletter or you're missing out, because we've got a stream tonight with some Les Mis and other stuff that you won't get unless you are subscribed to the newsletter. It's free. Again, go to homechoir.org, click sign up at the top, fill in the very short form. It's very easy, and then you're done. And we'll send you that email once a week. We promise to never spam you, just send you the newsletter. And of course, if you tell us when your birthday is, as Lara, Stuart and Anya have done, well, then we will sing you happy birthday on your special day. We can see it's Lara and Stuart's birthday today, and it is Anya's birthday tomorrow. So let's sing for Lara and for Stuart and for Anya. After 2, ready everyone? Nice deep breath. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lara, Stuart and Anya. Happy birthday to you and many more. Fabulous. Many happy returns of the day to all 3 of you, and indeed to anyone celebrating over the next couple of days. More birthdays to celebrate on Friday, but today it is a classical session, and we are looking at the music of this chap here. Now, this is Samuel Wesley, but it's not necessarily the Samuel Wesley you might be thinking of. The famous Samuel Wesley is actually a very well-known figure round here. He was born and lived in the city of Bristol. His chapel is in the centre of town. Some of you will be coming to Bristol later this year with Choir of the Earth, and you can go and visit Wesley's chapel. But this is Wesley's son. This is Samuel Sebastian Wesley, and he lived from 1810 to 1876, a very prominent English organist and composer. He was Wesley's eldest child in his second family. That's an interesting story, maybe a deep dive. And one of the things I love about Samuel Sebastian Wesley is his middle name. Sebastian was chosen because his father was a huge fan of none other than Johann Sebastian Bach. And so he couldn't help but be a composer, and he wrote some absolutely lovely music. The piece that we're looking at today is called Lead Me, Lord. You'll find a score in the description, and this is a little section of a larger piece called Praise the Lord, O My Soul, which is absolutely lovely. We're just learning this little anthem, which some of you, I'm sure, will have sung before, and if you haven't, well, you're going to get to know it really well over the next 25 minutes or so. So the score is in the description. Huge thanks, as always, to the marvellous CPDL, without whom we really couldn't do what we do. And so I'm going to put the score up on screen, and just let me check that it's turning. Good, good, good. And so if we have a look at this piece, let's just walk through it before we sing it. We see it opens up with a solo. It's an alto solo, though everyone is welcome to sing along. Okay, it's not just an alto party. Apart from anything else, sopranos, when you come in here in bar 13, well, you're singing this tune exactly the same as the altos did. So sopranos are very welcome to sing along as well. So the altos sing the first phrase, and then there is a repeat of that phrase harmonized. Okay, then the sopranos sing at bar 21, for it is thou, Lord only, that makest me dwell in safety. And then we sing it again. So sopranos, you'll sing the same tune, and then it is harmonized to the end. And it's a very short piece. It's 36 bars in total. I have to say, it's got sing and send written all over it. I think what we should do before we sing it, as we have time this afternoon, let's just play it all the way through so you can hear how it sounds, and then we'll get on with learning the important lines. So from the top, Patchway Cathedral Choir and Organ, here is Lead Me Lord by SS Wesley. And... now here comes the alto. And then the choir come in and... now sopranos. And full choir. For it is the Lord, only, that makest me dwell in And there we go. Short, simple, and absolutely lovely. So let's turn our attention to learning it now. And I'll invite everyone. Let's just make everyone involved in this. It'll be in the description as alto teaching technically. But let's look at the solo line at the start. And this is for everyone to sing. Lead me, Lord. I mean, it's basically three blind mice, isn't it? It's the same pitches. And so we sing, lead me, Lord. Okay, let's sing that all together. 2, 3, 4. Lead me, Lord. And then we sing, lead me in thy righteousness. Okay, lead me in thy righteousness, and lead me in thy righteousness. Good. Take just a tiny break, just a little quaver off the end. I'm just going to zoom in here and just put that quaver rest in here. So we're going to make that a dotted crotchet there, a dotted quarter note, and then we sing, make thy way plain before my face. Really simple line, plain indeed. Let's listen to it. Just the pitches and So let's sing that whole line from the alto's first entry, Lead Me Lord. So let's go a bar before or so. I'll make it 2 bars. Why not? Here we go. Nice deep breath. And 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Now, what happens now, and we're going to do this in slightly unusual order. What now happens is the sopranos take that tune and there's some lovely harmony. What we're going to do is we're going to proceed and sing the soprano line along with, and just keep singing the tune. So it's the same words, it's the same shape with one little difference. Can you spot it in the score? Bar 18, make thy way plain, B, E4. Make thy way plain before my face. So almost the identical tune, just the second time as the choir is singing, it is decorated. So let's sing from Lead Me Lord, bar 13. I'll just indicate on screen where that is. And we're going to keep singing the tune. We'll come back shortly and do the harmony. But let's carry on with the tune. So here we go, everyone. And 2, 3, 4. Twiddle. Before my face. Here we go. Now, the sopranos continue. And they sing this solo line, but the nice thing about this is, sopranos, is that once you've learnt it, you then know the second half of this second verse as well. So it goes, for it is thou, Lord, only. Isn't that a lovely tune? Here we go, some for it is thou. Deep breath, and for it is thou, Lord, only. Lovely. Then a very, very quick breath. It's got to be super quick. You need to make sure you filled up before you start this whole section. We then sing, that makest me dwell in safety. Okay, let's just listen to those pictures played on the piano from the red tick here on screen. 1, 2, 3. And it's really important, I'm going to mark it up here on screen, that we don't grab a breath after dwell. It's very tempting, but it's makest me dwell in safety rather than makest me dwell in safety. If you need to stagger the breathing, breathe anywhere except there. So let's sing that bit, shall we, sopranos, from For It Is Thou, Lord, going straight on, and lovely. Now we sing it again. Almost exactly the same, just at the very, very end on safety, we slow down. So let's sing, sopranos. This is bar 29, For It Is Thou, Lord. Same tune, same words, with a little bit more of a crescendo this time as the full choir is singing and slowing down at the end. So there's your note, sops. Here we go. And For it is thou, there we go. So that's the full line. What I think we'll do is we'll take it from the top, and this is a tune sing through. I'll put it in the description when you're watching back later on. So it's the alto solo at the start, which then turns into the soprano line, which then turns into the soprano solo, and then becomes the soprano line at the end. Okay, so if you just want to sing the melody, and it's not just for sops and altos, it's a really nice line for tenors and basses to sing as well, then please feel free to do so. And do have a quick sip of drink before we sing. I'm just going to very quickly just line up a couple of notes. There we go. Okay, so from the top, everyone, this is the tune sing through, and then we're going to look at the lovely harmony parts. Ready? Here we go, and... deep breath. Here we go. Now let's keep singing the tune. Here we go. Go and slowing down. There you have it. You can see why I think this is just the perfect piece for us to learn here on Home Choir. So that's the tune. That takes us from the alto solo at the start and then the soprano line all the way through to the end. So altos, if you'll excuse me here, of course, you sing this solo. It's a lovely, lovely line. I have to say, though, it's a much, much nicer part for the altos when the sopranos take over the tune. The tune is perfectly nice, but the alto part is absolutely gorgeous. Have a little listen to it, please, altos, from bar 13. Okay, have a little listen as I play it. Here we go, and... Yes, not the hardest thing we've ever sung, but some really nice clashes. And if we just look at the score here, if I just highlight here, just with a line underneath, where the notes are creating interesting clashes. So we've got this one. Lead me, Lord, Lord. And there's so many places where the other notes are kind of rubbing up against it. And then it becomes a little bit more traditional, a little bit more straightforward, but really lean into me and Lord each time. So let's sing this first two bars here from bar 13, altos. Here we go, and lead me, Lord, Lord. I'm just putting a tiny break. It's not a breath in between, but just the tiniest little break, a little lift in between the two lords, as it were. Okay? Now, after we've sung that, we then sing, lead me in thy righteousness. And obviously, righteousness, the first beat is the important one. Let's sing it together from bar 15. And lead me in thy righteousness. And again, let's just cut that note slightly shorter. I'm going to put this in for everyone. Just that quaver there. I'm just going to write this all in red pen. I do like this new system I've got here. Righteousness. And then on to the next line. Staying on the C sharp, we sing, make thy way plain before my face. More of a typical alto line there, isn't it? So let's sing it together, and make thy way plain before my face. Excellent. So let's sing it with the Patchway Cathedral Choir. In fact, altos, why don't we take it from the start with your lovely solo? Okay, so right from the top, and we'll do the first verse before we look at the second one. So that's not the right one. That's the right button. Here we go. And lead me, Lord, lead me in thy righteousness, make thy way plain before my face. And lead me, Lord, Lord, lead me in thy righteousness, make thy way plain before my face. There we go. Okay, then the soprano sing, for it is thou, Lord only, that makest me dwell in safety. And note the sopranos finish on a D, giving us our line here, altos. So this is bar 29 from where it says full, and it's for it is thou, Lord only. Okay, so we're taking a little break after Lord there and leaning on only. Okay, so let's sing that together. Just give me a moment to get to the right place. Give us a couple of bars in, would you, choir? Here we go. Here we go. For it is thou, Lord only. Now, we then leap up to an E and we sing, that makest me dwell in safety. Listen to that again. And then slowing into the last line. So from that makest me dwell, ready, 1, 2, 3. That makest me dwell in safety. Lovely. And just stagger the breathing, altos. Okay. As we had a sing through of the first verse, let's just do that last section again. Let's have the soprano singing a little bit louder from For It Is Thou, Lord. So we'll go from the halfway point from where the soprano solo begins, everyone. Here we go. So these are the sops, and listen out for that soprano note, which is the D starting here. And For it is thou, Lord only, that makest me dwell in safety. Lovely. Just make sure that C sharp just at the end that you're holding on to it. Safety. Just delaying the resolution of that lovely chord. Okay, that's great. So now on to the tenor line. So tenors, you're very welcome, as I've said already, to sing along with the alto solo at the start, but your actual line starts here in bar 13. You can see it on screen. I'll put a little line to indicate. People saying, who gave Ben the red pen? Once a teacher, always a teacher. Don't worry, I won't be asking you to see me after class, but just to make sure you like, share, and subscribe, okay? So now we start here on the A tenors, and we sing, Lead me, Lord. And you might think that sounds familiar. Well, it's in sixths with the tune. Okay, so let's sing that together, tenors, and lead me, Lord. And then we move up a semitone and we sing, lead me in thy righteousness. Listen. Sing it with me, and lead me in thy righteousness. And then we sing, make thy way plain before my face. Listen. Okay, nice and straightforward. Let's sing your entire line in this first verse. So we'll have the alto solo give us a little bit of a run in, and we come in bar 13. Here we go. So you'll notice there, here we go, and lead me, Lord, lead me in thy righteousness, make thy way plain before my face. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Nothing too over the top. It's all very gentle, all very soft, and absolutely lovely. Then the sopranos sing this lovely tune that makes us be dwell in safety, and we respond, for it is the Lord only. So it starts on an A, goes up to a B, a D, down the octave, G, and ends up on an A again. So let's sing that with the piano from bar 29, tenors. Here we go. And for it is the Lord only. Very nice. We then rise to the C sharp and we sing, but makest me dwell in safety. Okay, so the C sharp there is then carried on to bar 33, A sharp. Make sure that note there, just going to underline it. Just make sure it doesn't need to be loud, just needs to be nice and clean there. Dwell in safety again. Moving down in sixths. So let's sing from For It Is Thou, Lord. This is the second verse, and then we can move on and look at the bass line. Here we go. There's your notes, and for it is the Lord only, that makest me dwell in safety. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. So that's the tenor line. Lovely, isn't it? And last but not least, as always, thank you for your patience. Basses. Oh, certainly gone a bit echoey there. Let's take it to the beginning of your entry, the first verse for the basses, which is bar 13. And I have to say, basses, it's a nice line, some interesting notes, which are very Victorian. Okay. Okay, so that A sharp, lead me, Lord. that line itself, I mean, Elgar would recognize that particular progression. So if you think of the lead and Lord, or a minor third apart, and then the A sharp tucks in, lead me, Lord, and then lead me in thy righteousness. Let's sing that together, and lead me, Lord, lead me in thy righteousness. Leading us down to the F sharp. Make thy way plain before my face. So nice and chessy there. Let's sing it together, basses. And make thy way plain before my face. Excellent. So let's sing that bass part from the start. Let's have the altos just give us a couple of bars in. And so this is the first verse for the basses. Here we go. So your notes are there, basses. Here we go. Lead me, Lord, lead me in thy righteousness. Make thy way plain before my face. Excellent. So now sopranos sing this lovely little solo, and we get a little line that comes in. Just notice we sing a little bit in sixths with sopranos. Isn't that nice? Makes a nice change. He's thinking about us here, basses. So we sing, for it is thou, Lord. Then we drop down the octave, thou, Lord, only. Lots of octave work for the basses. Okay, so let's sing from For It Is Thou, Lord. Bar 29, basses, and for it is thou, Lord, only. Then grab a quick breath, and then we move straight down. That makest me dwell in safety. What did you know? A descending bass line. But actually, it's a rather nice little... It's just over an octave. Remember the slow down in the last bar. Okay, so let's go from For It Is Thou, Lord. Again, let's have the sopranos sing into it for us. So 2 bars. Nice deep breath, you'll notice there. And for it is thou, Lord, only, that makest me dwell in safety. I've tried putting in the lower D octave there. It's gone by this time of the afternoon. Those of you that got that low D, the octave lower, feel free to sing it in. So that's everyone. That's the piece. It's short. It's simple. I really do think it would make a splendid sing and send, maybe later this year. But for now, let's enjoy a full performance with everyone at the right level. If you've enjoyed the broadcast, remember, send it to anyone you think would appreciate learning it. If you're watching us for the first time, give us a like and, importantly, a subscribe. Currently, as of this broadcast, we are up to, I was going to give you an update and forgot, 5,894, 5894. So just on the cusp of 5,900 and doing really well on our way to 10,000 subs. Help us out, hit the button. And in the meantime, I'm going to hit this button and we're going to have the full version of Lead Me, Lord. Enjoy. Lead me,
For it is the Lord, that maketh thee glad in
Well, there you have it, everyone. That is our teaching for this week. The beautiful Lead Me Lord by Samuel Sebastian Wesley. And if you've enjoyed it, as I already said, please do hit the like button, hit subscribe, send it to everyone, and do join us, well, on first of all, tonight, if you're a subscriber to the newsletter, for our latest installment of Sing for Happiness, something completely different, a bit of gospel music and a little bit of, well, let's just say an epic show tune from Les Miserables, Do You Hear the People Sing? And you'll definitely hear us singing out on Friday this week, as we will be Knock Knock Knocking on Wood and other funky songs. We've got Gentle Slumbers, Golden Slumbers on Monday with our Folk Monday, and then this time next week we'll be learning one of the many opera choruses from Henry Purcell's Dido and Aeneas, the start of a new series where I intend to cover, well, a whole load of them. So keep it right here on Home Choir. We have a broad range of music and we just love to have you along. So again, enjoy the rest of your day. See some of you tonight and the rest of you, I'm sure, on Friday. And all the very best, Home Choir. Take care. Bye.